Hi guys, I've got another unboxing for you today. I'm not sure what I'm going to have up in what order, but I've got some unboxings of Razer Black Widow, which is a keyboard, mechanical gaming keyboard, and I also got one of the Dell P2211H, which is behind here. Anyway, yeah, let's get into this box. This box contains something I've been waiting for quite a long while. Well, not including the amount of years that I've just wanted one and not actively tried to get one. This is a MacBook Pro. They were just released last week today, and I have been wanting one of these for a long while. I've saved up all the money myself from work and from college and stuff, and here we go. What I have in here obviously is the MacBook Pro. This is a 15-inch model, and I'll get into the details just after I've opened up the box. Okay, so Apple's packaging is pretty basic, which is good. And definitely a lot smaller than what you'll find on most laptops this size. Really nice protection. There we have it. So this is the 15-inch LED backlit widescreen notebook. It's running a 2.2 GHz Core i7 quad-core chip with a speed boost of up to 3.4 GHz, I think, around there, for single-threaded applications, which is mighty fast for a notebook. I'm not sure about my computer, but I think it's probably going to be a bit quicker for stuff like rendering videos, and hopefully I might be able to get this video up rendered in nice iMovie quality or something like that. What I've also upgraded is the hard drive. Well, it's not even a hard drive anymore, it's a solid-state storage drive, which is 128 gigabytes. And if you don't know the benefits of that, you should definitely search for one of them, because they are definitely the future of hard drives. And at the moment they're quite expensive, but I downgraded the 750 gigabyte hard drive for this 128 gigabyte SSD for about 160 or 120, I think, actually £120, which isn't a bad price, but they have taken the 750 gig notebook hard drive off me, which is going to be running at least about £60 nowadays anyway. So there's a picture of the notebook itself, and down the side I'll just go through a couple of features which you already know probably. The unibody enclosure, which is that one nice big piece of aluminium which it's machined out of, which is really nice. Core i7, not i5 like I was going to go for before they updated them. I ordered this the day that they came out, so it's taken a week exactly. And the Thunderbolt high performance I/O port, which is like USB but the new version sort of. It's more like a new version of FireWire. I'm not sure if everyone's going to adopt it, but it is another word for the light peak technology that Intel has been developing over the past few years. Okay, let's get into the box. I'll just get my knife out again to open this seal here without damaging anything. Just check that you can see everything. Yeah. There we go. So there's like a sponge on top of it to stop me from breaking it in transit, and a little tab let you pull the notebook out. There we go. That's really cold. It's been in a van for a while, and it's a nice big block of aluminium which acts as a massive heat sink which stops it from getting too hot. So yeah, I'll just get into that in a second. There we have the power adapter. This is a power brick here. It's relatively small, compact for a power brick, but it's not exactly massively lightweight. And it's also got the MagSafe power adapter, which goes into your MacBook Pro on the side, and it slips out if you have to well, not if you have to, if you accidentally trip over the wire, it just slips out and doesn't knock your notebook on the floor, which would certainly be a tragedy with something worth as much as this is. Okay, and then we got the manuals and stuff. I think that's all that's in here. CDs, manuals. Oops. Everything Mac. Quite a thick sort of startup manual guide. Cleaning cloth, which I never got with my first iPhone, which I was meant to get, so it made up for it by including a massive one in here. And everything else, which should be driver, CD and stuff like that. 2 DVDs even, which have the operating system on there. Mac OS 10 install DVD. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to using OS 10. Hopefully Lion should come out pretty soon, and I'll be able to use that as well. Or instead of just normalised 10.6, I think it is now, Snow Leopard, which should be pre-installed on this notebook. And there we have the UK power adapter, not power adapter, power lead, which plugs into the adapter for a bit of extra length there. And also the plug, which goes straight onto the power brick in case you don't want that longer cable. Okay, just get everything out of the way. Right, so it's all wrapped up in a massive plastic sleeve, which I'm going to just take off now, which is the best bit of any unboxing. Even like the way that the paper on here rips really easily with it, just to save you a really small amount of effort. Don't want to drop this now. Around the bin. And there we have beautiful 15-inch MacBook Pro. Just take you around the side. What's here is just a MagSafe power port. Oops, sorry. Then the Ethernet, gigabit Ethernet, Firewire 800 Thunderbolt, 2 USB 2, not 3. SDXC up to 64 GB support. A microphone in and headphone jack out socket. Then we've got the battery indicator, which should tell me how much battery's left. Oh, it's a full battery. Oh, apart from 1 bar, nearly a full battery, which is pretty impressive. Then we've got the super drive on the side, which, to be honest, everyone wanted to get rid of. They seem to want to go more MacBook like, but I do use DVDs and stuff quite often, not really to watch films, just to install some software that I get, and I buy software for some weird reason. But I think I can get all that from the Mac App Store nowadays, so maybe I won't be using it on the Mac. Let's open it up. Nice magnetic catch there. Forgot to mention I've got the anti-glare high-res display, which is resolution of 1680 by 1050, I think. It's definitely by 1050, I'm not sure about the exact number, 16 something. And on there we get the anti-glare, which is still mildly glossy. It's not as flat as this Dell P2211H right behind it. However, it's an excellent screen according to everyone else that I've heard that has one of these. The massive glass touchpad here, which clicks all the way down any place. Really nice keyboard. And I'll just shut up now and let you watch it turn on for the first time. Please enter the main language. Use English.